so I think I should just need a couple more dashes, and then I should be at the end of the level, I think. Fuck? Where am I? Okay. What is happening right now? Yeah, what you just saw is a pretty accurate summary of what the majority of my blindfolded experience looks like. A bunch of silly looking gunfire and random sloppy movement. But before I get into just how I accomplished a complete blindfolded run of Ultrakill, I think I should tell you what drove me to do something so insane in the first place. Look at it from my perspective. Before I took on the challenge, I knew I was a fairly decent, well-versed player, having already completed both melee only and spare change %, which is defeating all the bosses with coin punches only. Go check it out, by the way, I'm very proud of that video. But blindfolded was something that had never been done before, and I knew it would be a monumental task, but I just couldn't shake the simple fact that I had the chance to be the first one to do it. And so, I knew what I had to do. Hey there, me from the future here. Real quick, if you're interested in this, skip to this timestamp, or if you're watching live, you can click the first link in the description. Okay, back to the video, bye-bye! Also, if you don't know why I'm wearing the beanie, just look at the title. Where's the sound? I don't have the game open. It's just alt-tabbed. How you guys like my camera? I'm like super clear now. Okay, hello everyone. The title is not lying. I'm gonna play this game and I can't see. I'm just gonna go into like the first level and see what this is like, because I've never played a game blindfolded before. Yeah, so just to save you some trouble, the entirety of the first stream was a mess. I literally just could not figure out how the fuck to get my controller to work with Steam, and I spent most of the stream trying to figure it out. So I will save you the trouble. We're gonna skip it. Okay, we've got the controls, guys. It works now. It only took 3 hours. Okay, while my first real attempt of level 01 is playing in the background, allow me to explain the way this all works. So, like with any other game, beating Ultrakill while blindfolded would, of course, require a lot more strategy and planning than a normal run. For literally every single level, the main strategies were to 1. Use a controller for more calculable movement, which is what took me 3 hours to set up. 2. To keep the camera stationary so I never lost my way, which is why I was using a controller, because I wanted to disable the ability to look up and down for most levels. And 3. To divide the levels up into chunks by using the checkpoints. Now, you'll see me do this multiple times in the clips I show probably, but if I ever took the blindfold off in the middle of 2 checkpoints, I would have to start back all the way from the previous one, or the beginning of the entire level if I had not yet reached a checkpoint. To get to each checkpoint, I would practice different patterns of movement over and over again until I was confident enough to do them with the blindfold on. But sometimes I just couldn't figure out what the hell was happening, so I had to take it off. Which is why I had to make this little thing, because people kept asking about why I wasn't blindfolded. I'm sure one of your biggest questions is, how did you get past all of the enemies? And to that I say, I didn't really ever attempt to do any killing unless the room I was in required me to fight in order to continue to the next room. Because remember, the real goal here is just to beat the game. So if I could get by without fighting, I was going to. When I did eventually need to fight though, I kept my arsenal very limited by using only what I deemed absolutely necessary, because it's kinda difficult to see which weapon you're holding when you can't see your hand. In some cases I would use things like the attractor nail gun to deal high damage in quick succession, or the electric rail cannon to rail coin an annoying or tough enemy, and in a few rare cases I even tried my luck at using the core eject shotgun to perform eject nukes with the rail cannon. But there was one gun that stood out among the rest, because it just made the game so much more manageable. That gun is the Marksman Revolver, and more specifically, the slab variant. Now, I know the slab variant is not very commonly used, but in this specific scenario, that extra bit of damage is way more useful than the split shot of the regular variant on most levels. Another pretty useful gun that I ended up running a lot was the sharpshooter, because that thing can do some damage if you use it right. But enough talk. Let's get to explaining how I beat 0-1. Per the rules of the challenge, I started out with almost nothing equipped. Although I wasn't playing on a new save, I still mostly wanted to progress my equipment as if I was. And I say mostly because after a lot of futile attempts in literally the first level, I eventually gave in and allowed myself to have just one equip that you normally wouldn't have access to at the start of a new save. That equip was the Knuckle Blaster, and my justification for having it is that not only am I already playing without my sense of sight,
Yo, where the freak am I right now? Oh shit.
Up until 1-4, not having it makes dealing with hordes of smaller enemies an absolute nightmare. Now, I'm not saying it would be impossible to beat those beginning levels without the Knuckle Blaster, I'm just saying that I'm not doing it that way. As for level 0-1 itself, I started from the very beginning. As you know, if you've ever played Ultrakill, 0-1 is actually two different levels. 0-1, the altered version, and 0-1, the full version. The full version contains an introductory title sequence, a short tutorial level, and a longer hallway leading up to the room where you find your first weapon. The full version of 0-1 can be played by pressing yes on the full intro prompt that appears when selecting 0-1 on the level select screen. When you start up a new save though, the game skips the level select screen, opting instead to just send you directly into the full version of 0-1. So yes, I'll be completing that part of the level too, although I actually forgot to do so in any of my streams, so here's a quick clip of me beating it almost 6 months later. Fuck, where am I? Oh, I think I did it. Yep. Usually, while I performed attempts, I was pretty silent because I had to think a lot more than usual. So as the clips of me progressing through each checkpoint play, I'll explain the thought process behind my decision making. Before this challenge, I would always just break these two planks blocking the way, but I figured out early on that you can just slide underneath them, which thankfully meant I didn't have to move my camera, and with the more to-the-point level design at the beginning of the alternate 0-1, the slide just leads directly into the stand where the revolver is. Once I heard the title sound, I let off the slide button and waited in place so I could blast both waves of filth, and then walk straight into the first checkpoint. The path to the next checkpoint was pretty simple because all I had to do to get through the next few hallways was walk in each direction until I hit a wall. Thanks to Ultrakill's great sound design, I could always tell when I was hitting a wall because I could no longer hear the sound of my footsteps. This hallway was an easy bit though. A quick blast followed by a couple of dashes did the trick. After that was the huge room with the long and twisty glass path leading to the other side. If you walk forward enough in this room, the lights will turn on and play a sound, and that was my way of knowing I had made it there. Once I heard the lights, I would perform this pattern of jumps and dashes that would allow me to basically move in a straight line across the room. But of course, I wasn't always successful. Shit. After a few tries, though, I was able to reach the door on the other side. Oh, I made it, I made it. I can hear them running up behind me, that means I'm on the ledge. Okay. After going through the door, though, I had to be really careful because it's very easy to lose where you're at and fall off the ledge. To avoid that, I just made sure I never pressed forward without also pressing right. Then it was just up the wall and through the door. Since I wasn't moving my camera, however, I was facing to the left upon entering the room, and I knew that would probably make things a little harder than necessary, so I went back through the door and jumped off the ledge anyway, so I'd respawn at the checkpoint, which would face me in the right direction. Okay. Now we should be facing front. I didn't have to look. You could argue that pausing the game and simply hitting the checkpoint button is easier, but navigating the menus with the D-pad was kind of finicky, and there's a really dangerous button that I'd rather not press. But anyway, now the real fun could begin, because the first enemies with just a little bit of intelligence were right around the corner. Ow. Oh shit. They're like right here. I think I have an idea. I've got an idea. So they walk right up next to me if they can't see me, right? So we spawn them, walk out of the way so that they walk close to me, right? Where are you? I know you're close.
Huh?
I gotta admit, these guys are actually really tricky to get around. I thought I had them so many times, but they just kept getting away. On top of that, every time I successfully killed one, it felt more like luck than skill because of how hard they were to actually hit. But after quite a few attempts of kind of learning how to deal with them, I finally got past the room. No! I got it? Doors to my right. No? Here.
He done it!
Luckily, the next couple of rooms didn't have as much space for the enemies to skedaddle around, so it didn't take me nearly as long to get through them. I got his ass. Oh no, is this the malicious face? Where am I? Okay, where am I? I forgot about this room. I forgot. You know what, I can just... If I die, where do I spawn? Right there, that's perfect. This level is so long. Oh my god, wait. Where am I? Am I at the boss door? I got a checkpoint. Ah, yes. Maurice. I suppose it's time we started talking about strategy for this guy. Remember earlier when I mentioned that the guns I used the most were the marksman and the sharpshooter? Well, I didn't have either of those yet, so I had to find a different way to conquer this stone demon.
It's literally so easy.
I tried punching about a few times and even attempted to parry the yellow beams once or twice, but quickly realized that those things just weren't consistent enough to help me win. So, what was I to do? Ah, yes. That. Here. If you didn't quite catch that, I'll play it back in slow motion so you can better see what happened.
Ultrakill.
Even slowed down, it's still probably a little difficult to see what happened, so I'll just do a demonstration. When the Knuckle Blaster releases its shockwave, not only does it deal AoE damage to the surrounding enemies, but it also creates a physical force that acts against projectiles, which sends them back in the direction they came for the most part. A lot like a certain interaction in another game you might have played before. Ow! No, you dead. That's right, motherfucker. Oh. No. We battle 1v1. Alright. Anyway, that's what happened there. It was just really close up. But with this information, my first ever blindfolded level could finally be completed. Wait, that actually works. Hold up. No way! The fucking door. Let me out. Woo! Let's go. I gotta see. How did I win that fight? No way! Okay. It's time to do level 2, ladies and gentlemen. Let's play this level first, right? Let's play it first. Awesome. This level was a bit of a weird one because it was relatively easy on the movement side of things, other than figuring out how to consistently move through the pistons without getting crushed. But it was still pretty difficult as a whole because of how many rooms made you fight to unlock the door to the next. The worst part of this level was definitely the beginning, because the first checkpoint didn't come until after this huge room that not only locked you in, requiring you to fight its enemies. There's no checkpoint up to there, bro? Fuck. But that also houses a death pit. This pit lived rent-free in my head every time I made it to this room because there was always a chance that I would go too far to the right while running around all that open space.
Fuck you! You fucking boy!
I guess the worrying paid off though, because the only time I ever actually fell into the pit was when I did it intentionally during a practice run. Shit, this right here? Bruh. I had a pretty much identical experience with all the pistons throughout the level as well. Again, only ever dying once, intentionally, so that I could correct the direction I was facing after getting one of the checkpoints. Other than that, though, it wasn't really too bad. Except for that one time I got stuck.
I tried to peek through the door, man. Can't make it. Can't make it. The shit's stuck.
Where are they? Okay. This one's gonna be a little hard. But yeah, here's the run. Okay, I've got the rock thing. Oh, I got a checkpoint. I think this is the room with like the big piston that shows off the crushing. Yep. Okay. Fuck. Oh! I did it! Fuck, okay, I got the checkpoint, I got the checkpoint, I got the checkpoint. Damn. Yes! Let's go!
Look at him. Celebrating. Stage 03. Sword Machine!
Right. I'm just gonna get straight into this one. There's no beating around the bush. The Swords Machine fight is usually not that hard, but in this challenge it's on par with the difficulty of many of the later game bosses because of how early it shows up. Basically, early game equals no guns, and no guns equals very hard. Although I did realize by this point that I could have bought the Marksman Revolver at the beginning of 02, so at least I would have that. You also get the shotgun in this level after beating the Swords Machine for the first time, but it really isn't that useful of a gun when you're playing the game like this, so I just took my trusty spare change and hoped for the best. So... have I considered not torturing myself? This isn't torture, this is fun. I'm built different. Let's give it a try, see how far I can get. Okay, we have that gun out. Okay, they both dead. Okay, that's pretty smooth. Shit, wrong button. Oh, okay, that works. Oh, fucking sick! Bro, this is going so good. Fuck, I knew that would happen, man. Okay. Okay, I think I'm at the door. Oh. Okay, checkpoint, checkpoint. Did I move at all? Yeah, I did. From here, my attempts went on for about 20 more minutes before I actually found a working strategy. My methods evolved from trying to do difficult actions like punching coins and parrying, to simply jumping off the walls to avoid attacks while slowly whittling down the Swords Machine's health with the Piercer's alt fire. There was probably a more efficient route that I could have taken, but that's what worked for me. Interestingly, I had never actually practiced this part of the level because I was so eager to try and figure it out without having to, but that didn't quite work. I have no idea where I am at this point. Don't grab that checkpoint. Let me restart from the checkpoint. These next few sections up until the boss fight essentially just boiled down to killing a bunch of enemies however possible and walking into a bunch of walls until I made it where I wanted to go. Although that probably doesn't sound all that bad, it did actually take me quite a while to make it to the final boss door. But I made it through thanks to a little bit of support along the way.
Hey man, I believe in you. You got this.
Thank you. I heard that sound and I was like, that's the new sound I put on for the donations. Okay, that was good. That should be it. Should be all of them. Does this break the glass behind me? Doesn't seem to. Oh, I think I got it. Fuck, I forgot what was next. Okay, so there was okay, I gotta envision this in my my head. So there's the pistons here, right? I came in from this hallway, went this way, that way, and then there was the hallway here where 4 of the guys spawned. I walked forward through there. Is the door not forward? Let's see. Wait. Where the hell am I? Oh. Fuck. Okay, where the hell am I? I went back to the beginning. Okay, see, I thought I was in this room. Oh, that'll kill him. Okay. When I get to this door, right? Opens. As soon as it closes... I can just do that, right? We get up to the last sword machine fight. Yeah, I want to finish the level, but I want to kill the enemies because I'm blind and I don't want them sneaking up on me and killing me. That gives me so much anxiety. Holy shit. Okay. Let's not break the floor this time. Let's go! Checkpoint! At this point, I was ready to beat the level. Or so I thought. I went into the second encounter thinking I'd be able to repeat the same strategy that I used for the first, but the introduction of the Swords Machine's second phase attacks got me to start looking for a new one pretty quickly. At first I just kept hoping for success through sheer brute force, but eventually got tired of the monotonous game of trial and error. Fuck off. So I instead started paying more attention to the Swords Machine's attack patterns to see if I could find any vulnerabilities to exploit. And after just a few rounds, I actually found one. Here's how it works. Normally, a Swords Machine would tirelessly chase you around shooting its shotgun from time to time, and if it ever got close enough, it would perform a melee attack. However, in its second phase, it not only loses the shotgun, but also gains 2 new attacks, one of which creates a huge vulnerability as a side effect. The attack in question involves the swords machine throwing its sword like a boomerang, which actually does do quite a bit of damage, but it also temporarily leaves the swords machine without a way to attack you. So even though it will still be able to chase you down, it won't be able to perform a new attack until its sword has returned. So how did I exploit this, you ask? Well, funny as it sounds, I literally just stood still once the sword had been thrown. This allowed the swords machine to position itself right next to me, putting me in range of its melee attacks, but since it couldn't do anything until its sword came back, it was basically harmless.
Help! God motherfucking damn!
And as a result, a situation in which I would be able to safely and consistently give him a nice crisp high five, time a parry against its next melee attack, was created. Once parried, the swords machine would enter its rage state, in which case I would just hop back and forth between the walls until it had calmed down. I also threw in a bit of coin punching from time to time, since that was also a very reliable attack.
Parry, coin punch, evade until rage ends, repeat.
Okay. I got you. Thanks for the $2 advice. But with all the strategy out of the way, let me show you the actual run. Oh my god! Go, 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 go. That's it, that's it, that's it. Yes! Let's go! Oh, I was getting so frustrated with that source machine. After countless attempts of just barely falling short, I finally managed to beat the janky yellow machine. And with that major hurdle now out of the way, I had gained more confidence in my ability to strategize through the levels, and I truly started to believe that maybe this crazy challenge wasn't so impossible after all. Okay. When does the live stream end? When I beat level 4. Alright, from this point on, I'm pretty much only going to be showing highlights from each level, because as much as I'd love to show you all the little bits and pieces, I've already got a bunch of live streams that can do just that. If you head over to the live tab on my channel, you can find every single blindfolded stream I've done so far. I've titled them by layer as well, so it shouldn't be too hard to find what you're looking for.
Holy shit!
Now back to 04. This level was easy peasy. Immediately I remembered that to complete the challenge for it, all you have to do is slide from the very beginning to the very end. Surely it would be that simple, right? Okay, well, I mean, this isn't too bad. Just a bunch of husks and a few strays. Nothing my trusty marksman can't handle. Who am I kidding? This level was not easy peasy.
All right, Happy. Nice and easy. That was not nice and easy.
On the bright side, though, I learned quite a lot from the many deaths I suffered. In the end, I found a pretty well-working technique that I could use for the rest of the run pretty much, and eventually got through. Oh my god. Peace! I got a checkpoint, my alarm is going off. Where am I? That was not a regular thing that just happened. Oh. How can I didn't even know you could get up there. Yeah! I knew it! Let's go! Okay, I didn't even notice that there was a ledge right there. What the fuck? It looks like I can see, bro. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it seems we have arrived. The last level before entering the gates of hell, both literally and figuratively. Through them big old doors waited a much harder endeavor, and I mean much harder. But on the plus side, I did pick up a new gun for this level. One that I actually could have had all the way back in 0-3 had I been paying proper attention. The funny helicopter gun, also known as the sharpshooter. It was super useful in this fight because the battle took place in a very small room where I had lots of walls to bounce shots off of. Those two statues sure did seem threatening, but I gotta say, they weren't really all that bad.
Man, if you don't cut that shit out.
To avoid them, I just needed to listen carefully for whenever they started one of their attacks because they were so slow that I could almost always dodge them. And again, I just can't state enough how great this game's sound design is. It's just so good. If it weren't for that, I'm almost certain that this challenge would be completely unplayable. Okay, let's see. How are we gonna do this? Ain't no fucking way. That could work. Too easy, bro. I was so close! Oh my god. Easy! Let's go! And just like that, I had completed the entire first layer. It felt nice. For a minute. But then I remembered what was coming. First taste of Limbo this stream. Maybe. The only problem I'm gonna have with Limbo is the skulls. Oh boy. Limbo. These beautifully crafted levels were much more complicated to traverse than the simple factory-like levels of the Prelude. And, as I just mentioned a minute ago, these levels introduce a new level mechanic that will be used from here on out. Skull keys. In every single one of the Limbo levels, there are multiple skull keys that you have to seek out to unlock some of the doors. This wouldn't be much of a problem if the skull keys acted like soul orbs, wherein all you have to do is touch them to pick them up, because if that were the case, I could just move around the room a bunch until I heard the pickup noise. But, as you probably know, you have to grab the skull keys manually, like this. That was gonna be a little tough. You see, up until this point, my mobility had been relying almost exclusively on the use of two major things: wall hugging and walking sound cues. The skull keys, on the other hand, were often placed in areas far from walls, and since they didn't emit any ambient sounds, I couldn't rely on my ears either. So how the hell did I manage to beat any of the levels then? 2 words. I really don't know when to quit. I didn't care how hard it got. I kept trying until I found a way, which, to be fair, is the whole reason I was even able to make this video, so obviously this hardhead works for something. Plus, I didn't actually think I had no way to succeed here. Really, the solution was quite simple. All I had to do was start counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In the first level, I tried using a metronome to time my movements around the room so I could precisely align myself with the skull pedestals, but I didn't really want to rely on that because it kind of felt like cheating, not to mention that it also got pretty annoying after a while. And before you tell me that I could have just skipped the whole level with a simple coin toss at the very beginning, let me just tell you this. That would be super lame. Even if it would technically be considered beating the level, it's no fun. I wouldn't be accomplishing anything by doing that. So, I beat the level the right way. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'm near it, I'm near it, I'm near it. I got it. Okay, where do I go from there, though? my god. Checkpoint! And that's how it's done. Okay, I'm gonna leave it here, and then we'll continue next time. Okay, this is where the enemies spawn. Yes, go back to the corner.
No way! Yes! Let's go!
Okay, that is so fucking hype. Holy shit. Okay, I need to come up with a better fucking strategy. This is not working clearly. Holy shit. Yes! Let's go! Oh my god! That took way too long. 81 restarts, bro. Yeah! Yeah! Okay. On to 1-2. Despite the name, The Burning World, level 1-2 was actually quite manageable. It didn't take long at all to figure out a path to the end. After just 20 minutes, I was already done. However, to achieve such a fast time, some sacrifices had to be made. If you were hoping I'd enter the cancer dungeon, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to disappoint. I will not be visiting any rodents today. But, to be fair, a very hard level was coming up next. So that spared effort was well worth its price. Let's see. Doesn't this one have skulls too? Don't they all have skulls? See, but in this level I have a lot more room to run around. Wait. I don't think I have to fight these enemies though. Don't think I have to fight them. I think I can just do this, right? I should probably kill them first. That's gonna be really hard to do fucking blind. I think this is where I wanted to be, right? Yes. No fucking way! Did I miss? Oh, I fell off! I fell off! Okay. Blind, baby! Let's go! Well, I got the checkpoint. I got the checkpoint. We good. Oh, that was everything. That was everything. Do I get another checkpoint? Where am I? Yeah. This is where the blue skull is. Pretty sure the skull is behind me. Yeah! Okay, but where do I go now? I think it's there's a checkpoint in here, right? Where do I go?
For the love of God!
No way! I have never done this before, I promise. You gotta be kidding me, man. Okay, they're dead. 1, 2. Over a little more. There we go. Okay, they can't get to us. Nice. We're above the we're about in front of the skull right now. Did I get it? Let's see. Yeah, I got it. Okay. Real quick, I want to explain how I knew I got the skull, because it's actually a pretty clever strat that you can use if you ever try this. So, the pedestals have two hitbox states. The first is with the skull on top, and the second is without. When there isn't a skull present, the height of the pedestal's hitbox decreases, which makes it just barely short enough to walk over. This is important because pedestals are also just barely tall enough to initiate a fall when you walk off of one, and since the game saw me as falling, a sound would play when I landed. And that's how I knew I'd gotten the skull, because I wouldn't have heard the landing sound if the skull was still sitting there. I could have also just listened for the unique pickup sound, but, you know, I seem to have somehow missed it. But let's get back to the run. So then... yeah, I'm at the back left right now. Let's see.
No way!
Do I get a checkpoint? I got a checkpoint! Let's go! Okay. I'm gonna turn the metronome off now.
Oh my God!
I don't have to do any more skull nonsense. Let's see, what do I do from here? Oh, that's the end. Okay. Got one. I got him! I got him! Is that it? Yeah! My friends, we've got another tough one on our hands. In this level, we get introduced to two things: split doors and the hideous mass. Thankfully for me, even though split doors have two pedestals, you only need one key to open the door. So I knew that's exactly what I was gonna do. The only question was, which way do we go? Ah, Hakita's blessing. Looks like we're going to the right. Now, this level is actually very generous when it comes to making you fight. There's only one room other than the boss room that locks you in. However, I am a dummy stupid. I made this level a lot harder than it needed to be, because I fought all of the enemies I encountered anyway. I guess it's fine though, because it's not like I'm doing a speed run. The hideous mass itself was pretty rough. Between the tiny room and excellent AoE capability of this thing, I was in for quite the challenge. But I was prepared. When I got to the fight, I did my usual thing of finding good movement strategies and figuring out how to do as much damage as I possibly could at the very beginning of the fight. I ended up just spamming the sharpshooter and marksman, but opted to punch my coins instead of shoot them, because it seemed a little more consistent. To avoid the mass's attacks, I would usually just jump or dash out of the way. Simple as that sounds, it still took me a while to get a winning attempt. Okay. Let's see. What be next? Oh. 1, 3. I got this. I got him. Let's go. Oh. Oh. But I got the checkpoint. I got the checkpoint. Do I still have the skull? Yeah, I do. Okay. Wait, but I'm backwards now. I can just go back the way I came? Yeah, it might be better to do that, actually. Got it. Let's fucking go. Oh, I parried one. Oh my god, let's go! Is that it? I don't even know how did I kill him? Was I doing damage with the knuckle blasts? I assume so. Only the explosion? Yeah. I like perfectly went to the exit too. Nice. Oh, that was one of the levels I was most worried about, to be honest. But we freaking did it!
Just hopped in, how's it going?
It's going great. We just beat 1-3. Hopefully I can one-shot V2. I don't think V2 is going to be hard, like, at all.
Why are you so easy to beat?
Bruh, what do you mean?
Tell me why I almost peer ranked you blindfolded.
Not this shit again, man. Go away.
You right now.
It's funny how dramatically my expectations of this level's difficulty have changed since I started doing challenge runs about a year ago. I used to be terrified of this level. Oh no. I have to fight V1. I mean V2. This is gonna be hard. And then I was a bit less afraid.
Hey, what the hell is with this goofy ass music, you bitch?
I mean, I don't see a problem. Your level was not hard. I didn't have to get serious at all, so why not have a less than serious song?
You motherfucker.
And now I'm pretty much 100% confident that I won't struggle much at all. And I'm doing this shit blindfolded. Funny. I don't want to discredit V2 as a boss though, I just made a silly edit for content. It may still be challenging for you, which is perfectly fine. I just have 2,000 hours of playtime in this game, so I've mastered a lot of what this game has to offer. And yes, what you heard me say was correct. I did actually attempt to get a P rank a couple of times after beating V2 for the first time, but was never successful, hence why I said almost. It would have required too much time to get a good run in, and I didn't really want to be stuck on the level that long. I even get an S in style. No, I ain't gonna do this. I don't want to torture myself. Sure, dude. Whatever, man. I don't think V2 is gonna be hard, like, at all. I might be stupid for thinking that, but like... Just watch. I'm actually just so good at this game. I almost blind P-ranked that too. I got hit too many times, fuck! I honestly want to try to P-rank this blind. No.
Oh my gosh, is it finally time to go see the king of lust? Yes, yes, oh my gosh, I love him so much.
Sorry, I mean, it's time for lust.
Okay, so we've beaten Limbo. Now we've got Lust. I'm not letting the chair play. I think you guys know why that's a stupid idea. Think about if I put a PNG of a chair on the screen while I was playing the game blindfolded. How the fuck am I gonna do this? Hello, Internet. Welcome to Gore Theory. Let's go, got it. Let's go! Got it! Wait, did I really just do that on the first try? You're darn right you did, Past Gore. However, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but the next few levels are about 10 times as hard. So strap in, because I, GatCat, am going to show you how to conquer lust. Huh? What? No, not that lust. Let's just go to the next level, shall we? Before now, I've been able to get away with just kind of wandering around until I beat a level. But before I even started Lust, I knew that wasn't going to work. So I had to do some route planning. If you've played 2-2 before, you'll know it's one of the only levels of its kind as of the current patch, where violence is the most recent layer. When I say the only of its kind, I mean it's got a unique progression system that no other level has. Well, okay, that's not entirely true because 2-3 also uses it, but for something completely different and completely optional. But back to 2-2, in 2 of the rooms, those being the first and the last, you'll find 3 breaker boxes. To get through the door in both of these areas, you'll need to break each of those boxes so that the door loses power and unlocks. Now, navigating to the boxes with such difficult terrain, let alone knowing when you're near them, probably sounds quite tough considering the experience we've had with skull keys thus far. But fret not, for we're in luck. The boxes make sound, and they are quite loud. So all I had to do was surgically move around the map and use the buzzing of the boxes as an indicator of success. at the checkpoint. Bro, how am I doing so good? This looks fake. This actually looks so fucking fake. I promise I'm not. I can't see. Okay. This could be it. This could be it. If I beat this in a couple of attempts, I'll try the 3rd level, but that is going to be fucking hell. There's no way. There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way. Oh my god. I keep doing it first try. Oh my god. Like, I spent actually, what, 30 minutes practicing that part of the level? First blind attempt, I got it. That was first try. First blind try. It's there. Well, let's hope it's just there on this next level because it's not easy. Let's see how this 3rd level is gonna go. Wait, couldn't I technically just do the water thing? And beat the level that way? Where are the water things even? Right here. That's gonna be fucking rough. Okay. Let's do dash movement again. Okay, I'm gonna get this checkpoint and then I'm gonna call it. Let's see. Alright, there we go. I think my headset is dead. When am I adding a crotch cam? Well, I don't have a loaf. Worst enemy in Ultrakill. It's between Soldier and Street Cleaner. Is there even a thing in here? Yeah. Yeah, that's why I hate soldiers, because they block explosions. 1, 2, 3, and I can move right into the wall. Move forward just a little bit, and then do that. And then once I hear the Maurice spawn, I think the Maurice spawns after all the filth are dead. Yeah. Jeez. Okay, first blindfolded attempt, guys. Here we go. I hate street cleaners! Yeah, it's definitely street cleaners that are my least favorite. That was so good, and they were just like, no! Or wait, no, that's the soldier. Shit, I didn't hear the Maurice spawn. Damn, I didn't even have to get the coins out that time. Alright, I already did that. Oh, I got the checkpoint. I think I'm behind or in front of the skull right now. Hog. Okay. I don't know where I am. There we go. Okay, and then from there, I know there's one more thingy. This is gonna be tough. Okay, let's see. Okay, I think I made it into the water room, right? There we go, there we go, there we go. Got it. Let's go! That counts, baby!
Hey, I know Gore just went into a secret level entrance and all, and specifically mine, but he's not actually going to play the level, or any other secret levels for that matter. I know, right? This fucking blindfolded guy or whatever, his reason was some thing about not being able to do 1S or something, I don't know. But yeah, figured now is the best time to tell ya. Anyway, later.
Man, get a load of this guy, sitting there with his eyes all open and stuff, watching my every move. Doesn't he know it's rude to stare? I mean, I certainly do. That's why I've got a blindfold, baby. No, but seriously, this guy is trouble. Oh my god! His punches cover most of the arena. He can shoot projectiles from his demon eye things, and oh, don't even get me started on this thing. No worry though, because this level is in fact beatable. I mean, it's not at all easy, but it's not impossible. Okay. The worst of it is really at the beginning, where the hand shows up because this Minos guy does a very good job of making all the impacts sound the same. Oh my god, you can't tell where the hits go. And by that, I mean, they don't play directional audio. So, it's like actually impossible to tell where the shockwaves are coming from if you're not using your eyes. You cannot tell what they are. YOLO. Yeah, I'm at the door, I think. Okay, now I'm definitely in the skull room. Let's fucking go. Wait, what? I still have the skull. Whenever I broke the glass, I picked the skull back up, didn't I? That was the issue. Okay, now I'm good. Yep. Come on. Yes! Oh, fuck. Let's go. Checkpoint? Where is it? Yes! Okay. Oh. Now I can go straight. fucking kill him? Oh my god! Please tell me I'm in the thing. Hey, can we take a moment to pause real quick? I mean, really, just take a second to admire this frame. It is truly the depiction of an exhilarated man, just bursting with joy. Alright, we can continue now. I really just wanted to put an emphasis on this specific image for no particular reason.
Yes, let's go! Ah!
That was so good. That felt so good. That run felt so fucking good. And that's what you'll be saying too after you head over to the game and give these strategies a try for yourself. But hey, that's just a theory. A gore theory. Thanks for watching. By this point, I'm sure that simply saying the level is going to be hard doesn't really mean much anymore, so I'm just gonna stop saying it and instead make the title cards red. That's how you'll know some shit's about to go down. I dug into this level in the Lust stream, the last Lust stream after I beat Minos, but I got stuck. I could not figure out how to do shit, bruh. No, I got to a certain checkpoint last time. So I'm gonna start there.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Show me the checkpoint.
Okay.
Ah, his ass is dead. Aight. Checkpoint. Great start. What? Oh! Easy! Okay. Checkpoint 2. Let's go. Okay. Oh, I'm underwater. Ah! Fuck! Okay. We're going somewhere. Oh, I got a checkpoint. Holy shit. Too easy. So that's as far as I got in that previous stream. But you might be thinking, well, that looked relatively easy. What's going on here? Why'd you make us think this level was gonna be hard? Oh, I'll tell you why it's gonna be hard. 3-1 is the first real test of skill, at least in a blindfolded run. It presents the player with quite a lot of enemies, but unlike the levels that came before it, most of 3-1's rooms don't give you an easy way out. No skipping sections, no secret exits, nothing. You have to fight. And against what this level has in store for you, that is no easy feat.
You need all the chairs in your house.
I have this Spider-Man chair, right? Old as hell. I got this when I was like 7. Yeah, there we go. That was lucky. Okay. I don't remember the fucking patterns, man. I go in, wait for the door to close. I can hear it behind me. Jump up once, slam, dash forward, dash diagonal to the left. Once I get there, move forward a little bit, jump up, do the ground slam again, dash forward through twice, and then to the right. What the fuck? Where did you come from? What the hell? Bruh, I just took damage from that. Fuck off. So, God, this is like the most nervous I've been. There they are. Oh, I got it! Let's go! I never have to do that again! Yes! Whoever, okay, it was the Robo guy who donated, telling me I need all the chairs. It worked, man. It worked. I don't know where I am. I ain't doing that again. Why can't I just leave, man? Oh my god. Okay. Okay, I don't know where the fuck I am, but...
Oh my god, I did it!
I unplugged my headphones!
But I just, yeah!
And now, the moment I've all been waiting for. If you were expecting me to say this level was gonna be hard, well, it fucking wasn't. I was just really excited to beat Gabe's ass for the 40th time is all. Gonna first try this shit.
Machine, turn back now. The layers of this palace are not for your kind. Turn back, or you will be crossing the will of God. Your choice is made. As the righteous hand of the Father, I shall rend you apart, and you will become inanimate once more.
Oh, did I fall off?
Behold, the power of an angel!
Oh boy.
Your crime is existence. You are less than nothing. You are outclassed. You are outclassed.
How are those not hitting you, bro?
Fear of death. Enough.
Okay, I think I've found a way to do this.
You are less than nothing. Outclassed. Your crime is existence. You are less than nothing.
Oh my god!
How can this be? Bested by this
Blindfolded robot!
you insignificant fuck!
Okay. Oh, I was not done. Let's go! Oh. And there you have it, ladies and gents. That is Act 1 completed for Blindfolded Ultrakill. When it comes to greed, things are pretty much all over the place in terms of difficulty. In one level, you might find a shortcut that's so good you'll never even have to fight a single enemy. But in another, getting to the end might feel so far out of the realm of possibility that you'll wonder how you even managed to get this far. I'm skipping this level. Like with every layer before this one though, I went in with pure optimism, telling myself that there is a way to get through this. I just had to be strong enough to find it. And that, my friends, is exactly what I did. This gonna be tough. There we go. Easy. Okay. Let's get to that checkpoint, shall we? Oh. There we go. Okay, so from here... Oh, there's another fucking virtue. After that, can I die by trying to find the secret exit? What do you mean? Oh, this.
Crack.
That's an exit?
What the fuck?
Oh, the fucking metronome was off. It's just that easy, you know? It's just that easy. Yeah, quit your yapping. Let's get a move on, eh? Welcome to 4-2. I haven't really given a proper introduction to any of the levels other than 0-1 really, but I only did that because it was the very beginning of the challenge, so it felt kinda necessary. This level, on the other hand, deserves an introduction. In a normal playthrough, it's already one of the most unique levels you'll come across, not only because it allows you to obtain up to 3 dual-wield power-ups resulting in 4 guns at the same time, but also because it has one of the funniest, most anticlimactic challenges in the entire game. The fun doesn't stop there though, because even in Blindfolded, this level is a treat. Just a few minutes ago, I mentioned that one of these levels had a shortcut so wild that I didn't have to fight a single enemy, and that level is 4-2. What exactly makes the shortcut so crazy though? Well, you may be aware that this level houses the entrance to 4-S, and that is what I'll be using to shortcut the level. But that fact in itself isn't the crazy part. No. See, what's crazy is the absolutely insane set of steps that I have to do to get there. Straight away upon entering 4-2, you'll notice that the secret level is nowhere to be found, and that's because it's hidden under the sand, right here. To reveal it, you just have to make your way over here and press a button. And then come all the way over here to pick up this little thing, which you then have to take all the way up here to put on this tiny little pedestal, which then turns day to night, which allows you to walk on the sand, which allows you to get to the entrance, which... Okay, you get the point. It's an insane shortcut to do with a blindfold on. First try, coming up. What'd I say? There's no fucking way. I wonder, can I get past that without spawning in the virtue? Oh my god, that thing is tall. I'm not doing that. Count seconds until that checkpoint. Because I can use this... I want to use the hurt sounds. Okay. Let's go! Oh my god. First try. Almost. That was so good. Yeah. Well, enjoy that excitement while it lasts, man. Here we are. The level I teased at the end of Prelude when I said things will get much harder. I'm very much willing to bet that this is one of the hardest, if not the hardest, level in the game. Why? This room right here. That's the room that made me have to play on lenient, officer. Yeah, you heard that right. Until this level, I had done every single section of every single level on violent, the then hardest difficulty. It's brutal now, that's the hardest, but you won't catch me playing that shit with a blindfold on. Sorry, not sorry. Believe me, I tried to beat this section on violent, but I just couldn't. It's too hard. I'm skipping this level. I'm sure some of you are asking, well, how did you do this one section on lenient, but the rest on violent, because you can only select one difficulty for the whole level? Remember, the levels are being completed checkpoint to checkpoint, so once I got to a certain checkpoint, this case being the checkpoint before that big old room, I could just exit out of the level, change the difficulty in the main menu, and then start back at that checkpoint. Although this is the first time I've had to do something like this in this challenge, sadly it won't be the last. Also, just by the way, if you like playing on lenient, that's perfectly fine. I'm not trying to invalidate your playstyle or make it seem trivial. I'm just frustrated that I couldn't be consistent with my own.
I am going to buy a membership.
Am I gonna get the dual wield power up? Probably should, huh? There we go. That works. I can't remember the last time I actually used walking without a metronome, just going up against the walls and stuff, because in Limbo I could use the walls to I could use the sound the walls would give off when you run into them to kind of know where I was. But other than Limbo, I haven't been able to do that. I need to actually work on a pattern. So I think 4 dashes gets me to where I can pick up the torch. Yeah, 4, then I can pick it up. And then that works. Found out how to use YouTube. Congrats. And then from there I can just walk to the left. Okay, I think I can do this. Okay, going good so far. There we go. Okay, walk forward till I can't, walk right till I can't, walk back till I can't, door right here. Why am I doing that? There we go. Okay, is that all of them? That's all of them. Okay, I need to get my bearings. Where am I? Okay, there's the door. Kind of like in the middle now, I think. Damn. Okay, just by luck I got it. Okay. And the last one's over here.
Excuse me.
I think we're good. Yep. Okay, there's the door. Okay, I'm at the door. Let's go! Haha, there's a checkpoint.
Can we get the Rob Gore Downey Jr. face cam?
Oh, Rob Gort. Let me get that image real quick. Okay, there we go. Man-made horrors beyond my comprehension. Hey, yo, killed him with a slam. Where is it? Give it to me! They're all dead. I think I hit the malicious face there. Okay, holy shit. I don't remember where the next checkpoint is. I think it's just after this room, right? Pretty sure it is. Yeah. Yes! Okay, I've got to time the movement here. Yeah, like this fucking level is probably the hardest level in the game. They literally just can't get me. I'm gonna try that. think I turned my camera a little bit. I had it. I had it. Oh, I fucking did it. Hold up. There's a checkpoint in here. I know there is. Oh my god. And then that's the final room. I'm skipping this level. Okay, since I've played that clip 3 times now, I think I owe you a short explanation as to what exactly was so difficult about this final room. I mean, even with little observation, you can immediately see one thing that makes this room pretty fucking hard. There are chasms everywhere. Simply thinking about how I would walk around in this room hurts my brain. That's not it though. Another thing is just how many enemies you have to defeat in order to open the level exit, and not only that, but the types of the enemies too. Not to mention that this is one of those rooms where when you kill one enemy, a whole nother wave of them spawns. So that was going to be a little hard to get around. Now, it might be a little confusing to hear me say thinking about how I would walk around, as if I never did that, and, well, that's because I didn't. To get through this room, I had to come up with something much more clever. You see those little bridges up there near the top? I'm assuming you're familiar with them already, because among them lies a second instance of the quite famous bar of soap, aka the thing that can one-shot any enemy, for some reason. I've become very familiar with both this instance of the soap and the first, which appears in Limbo, not only because I'm decent at finding secrets and enjoy mindlessly one-shotting everything ever from time to time, but also because of this rather strange phenomenon that takes place in the comments section of my melee-only challenge video, where for some odd reason, the first thing people think to comment about is the fact that I missed the soap in 1-3. Although that obviously undermines the entire point of the challenge. But I'm straying away from the actual point. The reason I called out these bridges is not because of the soap, but rather because they're what I had to use to get around in a decently consistent way. And the reason it worked is pretty simple. While I'm up there, most of the enemies just can't get me, leaving the only 2 types of enemies I really had to worry about: the drone and the bane of my existence, the virtue. If it weren't for those bastards, I would have been able to just sit up there and chill while I fired off coins every so often until I beat the level. Anyhow, I ended up having to perform this strategy on lenient because I was just unable to keep up with the pace of violent. I'm skipping this level. But here's how it all turned out in the end. Time to go in with no graphics card. Oh, the virtue died. Is this a first try? Is this a first try? Let's go. I've done this so many times that I can just do it like on a whim. Oh, that's it. That's all the enemies. That's all she wrote. I think we there. Right? Yeah. So easy. Yeah, sure, dude. It was easy. That's why you beat it on lenient. Lol. This level, while a bit difficult, wasn't that bad, and it really didn't require much strategy compared to the last level, so I'll spare you the yapping and just show off some highlights.
Who's there? Oh, you son of a bitch. We really doing this shit then? Well, let's see what you got, motherfucker. Thanks for the free ammo, you dumbass. Serves you right, you stupid fucking shithead! Give up already!
No way, I got it. Let's go! That's right into the thing. Yes! Finally! V2 was the easy part. That section took longer than V2 because I had to use the whiplash. I actually had to aim my camera. Can you tell I was exhausted after having to do that final part? I'm so used to having to make a joke about how loud I am, but man, this level took it out of me. At least that's it for greed, though. Wrath is perhaps the hardest layer in the entire challenge. Just like I did with 4-3 in Greed, I skipped 2 out of 4 of the levels in Wrath after trying them for the first time because of just how difficult they were. Especially 5-3. That shit is insane. Leviathan was hard too, but in its own way, not because of a lack of strategy or anything. You'll see when we get there. What makes this level so difficult is its generally floaty environment. You know, because it's a water level.
Where am I? Where are you? Shoot, you're in
But also, it's got a lack of easy-to-traverse terrain. Like, look at those fucking doors, man. Why you gotta put them all the way up there? As you can see, the doors are... Hold on a second. Okay, there we go. As you can see, the doors are one of the main frustrations in this level. The middle and the right doors weren't that bad, but this one? Major pain in the ass. After I got the checkpoints past the doors, though, I could rest, because all I had to do then was fight a lot of enemies in each room, and then take the skulls in each of those rooms back to this door. You know, this game does a really great job of making me feel like I'm in hell. Anyway, this room in the middle is the one that I ended up skipping and saving for the finale stream, because it has a mind flayer and a virtue that's really hard to kill. But yeah, here we go. Okay, cool, thank God. Oh, good. I have to like time my movements better with this level because the beginning part is just so like abstract in terms of the way it is built. Okay, heard that. Being able to hear that, like, thing going down is so helpful. Okay, I know where I'm at. Og. The water has been drained. Wait, what? Oh, I did. I made it. I made it. Let's go. Okay. Here's my coins. I'm not even gonna take the thing off. Okay, I didn't get the virtue. Oh, I killed it. I killed it. Okay. Okay. What am I hearing? What is that noise? Oh, it's the thing. I can use that to center myself actually, so. Oh, I got it! Nice! Let's go! Okay. Now from there, let's see how I'm gonna do this shit. Hello again, me from the future once more. Funny story, I actually forgot to complete the first room on the left side and the second room that's in the middle. Even though in my streams I said that I did those, I couldn't find the footage, so I had to redo them. So here that is. Okay, how am I gonna do this? Cool. Got it. Okay. This is the first time I'm practicing this, by the way. So, this is kind of insane. Oh, how great of a relief it was to be past that last door. It was so great, in fact, that my excitement led me to try this next section without practicing it at all. But you can probably guess how that went. Okay, I might need to practice this. Honestly, the hardest thing about this level's ending was this very tall shaft that you have to go up, literally just because the ridges disallow me from just hugging the wall until I get to the top. But that was before I realized I could take the secret exit. Go for the secret exit? You're right. What? Oh, what? So I didn't even hear the door open. Okay. And that's another one in the record books, baby. Yep, that's right. Another red title. And it sure as hell ain't the last one. And you might be thinking this level was hard because of the ocean and being able to sink, or maybe because the ferryman was a really hard boss. No. It's none of that. It's this little piece of shit right here. Oh, and that one too. The majority of the level? Easy peasy. I could just surf the waves or stay outside and hop around the houses. The ferryman? Give him a coin. He'll let you pass right through with no trouble at all.
Thank you, kind sir.
But this fucking skull? No. You want this thing? You gotta deal with this piece of shit. Stupid invincible virtue. You think you're so cool.
Legalize nuclear bombs.
Yes, I'm still salty about it to this day, even though this was like 10 months ago. This virtue damaged me, and I will never get the multiple hours back that I spent enduring its wrath. That pun was not intended, but it's funny. Okay, back to the level now. Enemies despawn kinda if you go far enough away from them, so I'm gonna try that. Yeah, I'm gonna skip the whole rest of the attempts that I did in this stream because I got so agitated with this level that I was just like really annoyed for the rest of the stream, and I didn't end up beating it in that one anyway.
Double kill.
Oh my god. Finally! Okay, there we go. Right? Yes? There we go. Oh. Shit. Okay. I'm getting the feeling I'm about to walk off. I was correct. Come on. Pure luck. Give it to me. Yes! Stop going for the checkpoint. That habit is so bad. You want to see a magic trick? Watch this. Ta-da! Vertical momentum out of nowhere. Quick explanation on what just happened. I'm not sure if they've patched this or not. I would imagine not. But when you get a slam storage off of the boat and you hit the water, it sends you back to the dock, but it doesn't reset your slam storage. So if you spam jump, when you respawn, you'll still be able to do a super jump. And that's how I got onto the boat. And this is also before I knew diving was a thing, so it's my alternative. I think I got it. Oh yeah, for sure. I got it. Did I get him? Yeah! I got him! Oh! Finally, beat a level in Wrath. Yeah, by the way, this was the second Wrath stream, so it had already been a good 6 or 7 hours by this point, and I had only just then beat a single level from it. Absolutely insane layer. Well, folks, I believe that's a turkey. Like, look at this. That is a turkey. Jokes aside, you can probably understand my pain with this being the third red level in a row. It's another split doors type level, meaning I won't have to complete the whole thing, but the split section is a very small part of it, and despite the fact that it is a split level, it is still very, very hard. Either way I took was going to lead to more suffering, but I did figure out that getting the blue skull was a bit easier than the red, so that's how it started out. Oh yeah, this was also the first time I started moving my camera intentionally. I aimed it all the way up to be able to hit split shots on the Cerberus with the marksman, and it actually worked pretty well, so I kept using it throughout the remaining levels. What the hell is happening? There we go. Yeah, I got this far yesterday. I got to this checkpoint. I got past it off camera, but like, you can see why I'm not going to continue from where I got. This is a very good level to use overcharge. Oh. Ow. Poggers. And then progress was halted for a little while because the room coming next was the hardest yet. If you remember this room, it's probably because of the dual wield power-up. It's a pretty fun room when you're playing normally, but unfortunately, not so much for a blind player. The room countered me in so many ways, it's unbelievable. Simply the way its surfaces are designed is anti-blind, making me have to stay up against this wall at all costs to avoid location confusion. Like, dude, this little table is a nightmare all by itself. Imagine falling down here, or maybe getting blasted all the way over here. Can't forget about the absolutely absurd combinations of enemies it throws at you as well. I thought the middle room in 5-1 was hard, but this shit has 2 virtues and a mind flare, as well as a Cerberus, a couple sentries, another Maurice, and a bunch of small enemies. The shit is tough. So, I eventually had to settle for beating it on standard because I could only take so many failed attempts before I got discouraged. I do want to say that I very much believe it's possible on violent, but you have to have some serious patience, or maybe just a better strategy, I don't know. But here's me finally completing it after like 4 or 5 hours of attempts. Shut up, Gabriel. Wait, did the Serb die? I think the Serb died. Holy shit. I got the rocket launcher. Holy shit, this is huge. I did it on standard! Let's go! Oh, I have to jump. Okay. Please tell me there's a checkpoint. Oh! Okay, here I made a bit of a silly mistake because I completed the rest of the level on standard when it was totally possible on violent. I forgot and I'm too lazy to redo it, so yeah. There we go. That's it. We beat it. Wait. I already made this joke. Let's go. And now it's finally time for the final level in this forsaken lair. I've always thought of this level as generally pretty easy. It's not too complex, but it's still a good, fun boss fight, in my opinion. I've seen some people criticize this level for being too underwhelming or simply just disappointing, but personally, I quite enjoy facing off against the Leviathan. Huge monster fights in video games always get me excited in a way that no other type of boss fight can. There's just something so awesome about being so small, yet so formidable against this huge opponent. When I first went into this fight, I was expecting it to be just that. A good, fun challenge. A boss I was actually excited to fight for the first time ever in this challenge. But of course, I should have known that having an expectation like that was a bit too naive. If you recall, from the beginning of Wrath, I called out that Leviathan was hard in its own way. And I specifically stated that it was not due to a lack of strategy or skill. And as much as that sounds like copium, it's true. It wouldn't matter if you were the best Ultrakill player in the world. The moment you put that blindfold on, there's simply nothing you can do. Nothing you can do about one simple attack. The sweep. Out of the Leviathan's 3 total attacks, 2 of them, being the barrage and the lunge, are very easily avoidable while blind. With the barrage, you can dodge the projectiles by simply walking left or right, and maybe dashing through them every so often if you feel like you're about to walk off the edge of the dock. With the lunge, you can get a good feel for the timing, and move out of the way once the Leviathan has locked onto a specific trajectory. But with the sweep, there is no clear way of reading the attack. The way it works is as follows. The Leviathan will submerge its head completely underwater, usually after doing both of the other attacks. Once it's completely underwater, it will then surface its tail, laughing evilly before sweeping its tail across the deck. It will do this twice before bringing its head back out, and each time, the sweep can happen at one of 2 heights, which seems to be determined by random chance. It might not sound that bad, but once you take vision out of the picture, there is just no way to tell which height the sweep is occurring at. From what I observed, the audio cues for both variations sound identical. And the execution time is also seemingly the same. This doesn't make the fight impossible, it just makes it frustratingly hard because it unintentionally adds a luck factor, which really sucks because everything else about the fight is so good. If you asked me to fix that problem, I'd say to add an audio cue right before the tail sweeps across, which would play at a higher or lower pitch depending on the elevation of the sweep. But it's probably safe to assume that you didn't ask. Now, I just want to say real quick that I know I've probably come across as a bit complainy a few times throughout this video, like when I talked about how hard some of the rooms were, or with what I just talked about in regards to Leviathan's sweep attack. But it's not at all because I'm trying to say that the game is bad or unplayable. That would be ridiculous. Most of the harder sections were actually completely doable through skill and attentiveness to sound alone. I just sucked and wanted to complain about it. However, in the few cases, like with the Leviathan sweep attack, where it's left up to luck instead of pure attentiveness and skill, I think it might be helpful for me to explain where the issues lie and give constructive criticism, because who knows, maybe they'll add that sound cue I just talked about, or something similar, and hell, maybe this video will even lead to more consideration of the blindfolded experience throughout future development. And I know that is very much just wishful thinking, but you get the point. So how's about we get back to talking about that fight, eh? Alright. Other than the inexorable sweep attack, it was actually pretty enjoyable, because I came up with a really cool strategy that involved using the magnets from the nail gun to attract lightning and potentially hit Leviathan's weak spot. Ah, so cool. Fun fact, by the way, if you didn't know that, it's a mechanic that's unique to Wrath, so it's both super cool and super convenient that the Leviathan fight takes place here.
Now that's a lot of damage!
Oh yeah, and I also forgot to switch my OBS capture to the game the first time I beat the boss, so YouTube % was born. That's what chat called it, and they would not shut up about it. There is no content to be had there. What enjoyment, tell me what enjoyment people would get out of watching a static YouTube page while listening to Ultrakill gameplay sounds. Yeah, it's pretty stupid, but here's the attempt that I actually managed to get on camera. Yeah, as you can see, I kind of got hit by the tail right there, but not really, because I had gotten so used to the timing of the sweep that I just knew to dash. This is kind of a common occurrence, and it tilts my camera a little bit, but thankfully I got lucky enough to not get hit too many times. He's below me. Above me. Yep. Below me. Nope, he's wrong. What? There we go. And I was showing it this time. Hey, I beat it twice.
The world may never know.
Alright. It is time for the final layer. Okay, I'll be honest, even though this is the last layer, it really isn't that bad. Don't want to say anything that'll piss Gabe off too much, but it was kind of easy as a whole, I'm not gonna lie.
What?
Oh, calm down, mate, you were the hard part.
Come get some blood!
Yeah, in due time. I've got a different level to explain first, alright? Oh wait, hang on, that's not right. Okay. There we go. If you're questioning why I suddenly sound like an Australian, don't worry about it. Anyhow, contrary to what I thought the 6-1 experience would be like, you know, with the level having nearly 100 enemies, a lot of which are pretty threatening, it was surprisingly lax. The first thing that came to mind was how hard the double insurrectionists fight would be, and I worried about that for quite a while. But then I remembered, they're completely optional, and that I'm stupid. And that's true for a stunning half of the level as well. And I mean that about shit being optional, I'm not trying to say I was stupid for half the level. Although that is true. The half I'm talking about is the second one, because once I got past the first few rooms, specifically after picking up the skull, I could literally just jump over the entire level if I wanted to, skipping like the hardest parts. The only real struggles that I had to deal with were, funny enough, the very first and very last rooms. Because one is small with very threatening enemies, and the other is huge but hard to traverse. And, unsurprisingly, also has lots of threatening enemies. Thankfully though, I remembered a cheese strat I could use in the final room that I discovered during spare change, where I could completely avoid the hideous masses cannonballs by standing in this very specific spot. The plan was to kill both of the hideous masses at once, because if I didn't, and only one died, it would cause heaps of other enemies to spawn and make everything much harder, because my coins only hit what's closest, which probably wasn't going to be the hideous mass that was left. And that thing going unchecked would beat my ass.
Alright.
Okay, we have to go play D&D now.
Go back to D&D.
Yeah, we need to go play D&D.
Don't test me again. Please help me.
Sorry, Garth, read handle text.
Sorry, Garth.
We may resume the gameplay now. That didn't work at all.
Garth, just to let you know, there is a blindfold on your head. You should take it off.
Why did you give me $5 to say that? My name is not Garth.
Garth, darn, you should absolutely know what your own name is, you buffoon.
Garth Dawn. Thank you for the 5. Hog. Checkpoint. Just need to go to the wall. I think there's a checkpoint. Let's go. Easy peasy. Okay, yeah, this shouldn't be that hard. Oh, cool. I think I'm at the skull, right? Yeah! Supposed to slide forward, I think. Yep. This way. Go back! Easy. First try. Okay. Still facing backwards. There it is. Ah, this is such a complex pattern. Oh, I made it in. Where's the checkpoint? What is happening? Why was it that long?
Nice.
Oh, yo. I got it. Let's go! Whew. 2 more deaths would have had 69. Now we get to beat Gabriel.
Is that the best you've got? Show me what you were made for. Machine. My hands shall relish ending you here and now! Aesthetics of hate!
Finally. Excuse me. We meet again. I gotta say, I really couldn't figure out how to handle this fight at first. During the first encounter with Gabe, he had movements that were less erratic and unpredictable. But here, man, he goes crazy.
Nothing but scrap!
Sure, there's still predetermined moves and patterns, but they're much harder to deal with. I also couldn't rely on spamming the sharpshooter anymore, since there were stairs on either side of the arena that would bounce my shots in the wrong direction instead of back at me. So, I decided that the marksman would probably be my best bet, in combination with the rail cannon. That shit packs a punch. There was still a big issue though. I had no good ideas for how I would move around. At first I tried parrying his several attacks, but he's just too fast and violent to rely on that method. Another thing I tried was simply moving backwards and forwards randomly, just like I did in the first fight, but that wasn't good enough either. Eventually, I learned a couple of key things I could consistently pull off at certain stages of the fight. The first thing was moving into and using this small little corridor at the room's entrance to both parry the final move of one of Gabe's attack chains and get huge damage with the overheat nail gun, since he was most of the time right in front of me in this spot. The other thing I found was, with the way Gabe's attacks are structured, you can get away with sliding in different directions most of the time to avoid his attacks, which conserves stamina and allows you to dash out of the way when you really need to. It took a lot of attempts to get this fight down, but after almost exactly an hour of non-stop attempts, I was able to give him the best I've got. 4, 5. Okay. Sorry, Gabriel. I'm like cucking you from your speech right now, but I just gotta get to this first checkpoint. I messed something up. Still landing in water, I should not be. I promise, Gabriel, I'll let you finish your speech this time.
All that remains is perfect hatred.
Okay, see, I told you I would let him finish. Should ask Hakita for forgiveness before I beat P2 blindfolded. I don't know why he would need to forgive me. If anything, he would respect me for beating P2 blindfolded. There we go. And now, all that remains is perfect hatred. Okay, are you gonna say your speech again when I do the checkpoint? No, okay. I've never heard this music before.
Machine, I will cut you down. Break you apart, slay the gore of your profane form.
He said gore! Let's go! Yeah!
Twice.
Can't take it off yet.
I've only known the taste of victory.
Oh.
I've never known such relief.
Me neither, bro.
We will meet again, machine.
I hope so.
May your woes be many. and your days few.
I'm in. That's it. Woo! How many restarts? 128. God damn. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, our blindfolded journey has... Huh? What the hell is happening?
We aren't done yet.
Oh, shit. Gotcha! Of course, you didn't really think I would just skip the Prime Sanctums, did you? My challenge videos are never truly complete without at least attempting every last little bit. The secret levels? I couldn't do all of them consistently, so I left them out altogether. But the Prime Sanctums, they were a bit of a different story. I will admit that placing them at the end of the video like this wasn't my initial plan. My first vision was to place them within the layers they came with, but there's one glaring issue with that. With those regular levels, I was actually able to complete them in their entirety, but I can't say the same for the Prime Sanctums. These levels are meant to be major tests of strength. They're not supposed to be beaten by everyone. And that refers to players with sight.
What a wonderful world.
Doing them blindfolded? I would be lucky to finish even one.
Is this where it is?
That's why I've put them here, because I gave them my all, and I want to show you how far I was able to make it. Okay. I'm on violent, we're not doing that. I'm going my ass to lenient. So I've already beaten this part. So a little pro tip if you're doing this yourself. You get reset to the middle right here if you fall off past around this point, which puts you in a spot to literally just walk right until you've made it to the big door before the checkpoint. So yeah, that makes this section pretty easy. And I did it like this. I would like fall off, right? And it would put me exactly where I needed to be to dash right and land on the spine. And then I would just go to the side from there because it's straight to the side. You'll see it in the video in a month from now. While I do think beating Flesh Prison on Violent is theoretically possible, if you actually go and try it like I did, you'll see why I ended up going with Lenient instead. Because of how easily it can heal itself, even while you're sighted, this fight is already super tight. But add in the fact that you won't know where to aim to hit it if you ever get misaligned, and you've got one of the hardest fights in the game. Even Lenient is still tough, but I was able to get through because of the reduction in speed of all of its attacks. Dude, it had to have been on fucking 1 HP. It literally died. It literally died. It's just impossible to know when I kill it, I think. Oh, I beat it!
Free at last.
Why am I doing this on lenient? I'm not a wiener. Woo!
Do it on violent, troll face.
I will do it on violent. Thank you, Ioipoyu. I'm sorry, I don't know how to say that, but thank you very much for the $10. You're gonna donate a gajillion dollars? For this fight, though, can't I go back here? Yes, I can. I am going to blue rail cannon. This is here. This is here. I didn't have to restart the level to do this, so I can make use of that shit all I want.
Useless.
Oh my god!
Last Dono, I doubt parrying Minos would be a good idea since you're facing one direction all the time. Maybe dodge instead?
Yeah, but if I lead him in the right direction, I can, What is happening?
Y'all had better own up to your donation claims.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. But yeah, if I can lead him in the right direction, like if I go backwards when he does judgment, I can get him to be right in front of me and then parry. Let's go! Just go straight into the thing. Okay, never mind. Okay, there we go, I got it. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. We have beaten the entire game without fucking seeing it. Well, while that was true for that stream, you know we're not done. You know what's left. And so do I. Alright, we're here. P2. The final challenge. And the last thing standing between me and one of the greatest victories I've ever achieved. All that was left now was to take down this gauntlet of adversaries, and the mighty King of Greed. The only question was, how? How could such a daunting stage be completed with a blindfold on? Well, I'm afraid I can't fully answer that question, because I didn't complete this entire stage. Sure, I did end up beating Sisyphus, but it's not him that I was ever concerned about. It's them. In this stage, for the first time ever, you're pitted against the idled Mind Flayer. And if you thought one was enough, well, Hakita didn't, because it has a friend. These two enemies alone were the sole reason I couldn't complete the gauntlet portion of P2, and even one of them probably would have been enough to hold me down. These two enemies are the reason I can't truly say I beat P2 blindfolded. But I'm no fool. I know that what I was able to accomplish here is still quite impressive regardless. I just can't shake the fact that I couldn't do it all. In the end, I am glad that I can at least say that I gave this level a damn good fight. Oh! I got one! Okay, I got it. There we go. Oh my god! Yes! I think I made it in. Yeah. Hi. Oh, I made it. Holy shit. Let's go. All I have to do is get to that damn checkpoint. Okay, gotta use my senses here. I got him. Alright, shut up, door. Where's the thing? Let's go! I got it! Checkpoint! Woo! And then, it was time for the big man. Let's go, it worked!
Keep them coming. You can't escape. Destroy.
Oh my god! Yes! Let's go! Oh, okay. Let's go forward now. Where we at? Oh. Yes! Oh. 137 minutes! Oh my god! We did it, chat! We beat Sisyphus blindfolded. Yes, sir, we did. And now, I can officially say I have beaten Ultrakill with a blindfold on.
But you didn't do violence.
Sorry, no, I didn't do violence. This was 10 months ago, and I didn't feel like adding in another layer, pretty much because I didn't have time. Like, I'm literally writing this part of the script 2 days before you're watching this video. That is, if you're watching on premiere day. If you're not, well then...
Hi.
Anyhow, whoever you are, and whenever you're watching, I have a proposition to make. A challenge for all you viewers.
¿Quieres?
I want to believe that P2 blindfolded is possible. It just has to be. And I can't sit back knowing it may never be completed. So that's why I'm putting a bounty out, specifically for the completion of this room. Every room after it was easy for me. I already know how to beat them. So it's literally just this room that's left. I will give $100 to the first person that can come up with a working strategy to beat this room with a blindfold on. And I'm not kidding. Any attempts that you make have to be streamed though, for verification reasons. I want this level to be conquered, and I'm sure some of you do too. I know it may be hard, but hey, it could be an easy $100 for one talented individual. Okay, for real this time, our blindfolded journey has come to an end. I really hope you enjoyed this video because, oh my god, did it take a long time to make. If you did, give it a like. And hey, if you want to see more, subscribe, it's free. But, as promised at the beginning of the video, I will now discuss this. It's been a long time in the making, but as of this very moment, I'm proud to say that you can now pre-order one of your own using the link in the description. They cost just $25 plus shipping and tax. They're a whopping 11 inches tall, about the same height as my chin to the top of my head. Look at that. Look at that. Bro's massive. They're also very, very soft, so kinda seems like a good purchase to me.
I'm not making money off the monkey foot, bitch!
If you really enjoyed this video, or any of my others for that matter, and you want to support me, buying one of these is the best way to do so. It's also just a very high quality plushie that's really awesome and cool and epic, so you should buy one. They'll be available for pre-order until July 27th of this year, so if you want one, make sure you don't miss out. They won't be shipped until around late September or early October, and I know that seems like a long time, but trust me, it's worth it. Depending on how well they sell too, they may or may not come back. We'll just have to see. If they do, it's because they were a huge success, and they'll just return in stock for anyone to buy, and you won't have to wait several months to get them. My goal with this first run though is to sell at least 300. So, if we can hit that number, that would be so awesome.
It would be so awesome.
If you're more of the kind who just likes free shit though, boy do I have a deal for you. You like free games, do ya? Huh? Well, thanks to the kindness of G-Highs and the developers of the recently published indie game Reaver, I will be giving away 10 Steam keys for their game to a few lucky individuals. To enter, all you gotta do is join the Discord and head over to this channel. The giveaway will only last a week until June 8th, so if you're interested, then come on over. And finally, to wrap up this video, I would like to thank all of my supporters who are a part of the Generosity Squad. Cap'n Oblivious, Coesta, Creative Architect, Cum Robin, Hydro, Poberl, and Popcorn. I don't like subscription models, so I don't have a Patreon anymore. Kinda stressed me out, to be honest. So yeah, if you came from Spare Change and are wondering why there's no Patreon link in the description or why a page doesn't exist, that's why. But anyway, that's about it for this video. So see ya, and adidas.